Hey guys, what's up? It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. So today we're actually going to do 4 quick low carb breakfast ideas. Let's get started. Alright guys, so now we're in the kitchen. So basically what we're going to do is you're going to require a half a cup of green beans from the can, 2 eggs, like literally just a pinch of cheese. It doesn't have to be too much, and obviously everyone needs salt and pepper. So let's get started. Let's throw these guys on first. And you may think that's a little bit strange to be using green beans for breakfast. I promise you it is absolutely amazing. Seriously. So let's throw some. And don't worry about adding too much salt. Obviously, low carb diets or low carb regimens are always going to be a little bit low. Wait for the cheese, and this literally takes like minutes to cook. I'm tired of hearing like guys with their excuses. Oh, I don't have time to cook, blah, blah, blah. You're going to literally see how quick this is like right now. It is super fast. Oh crap, you didn't see that. Definitely just burned my finger. So we got those guys in there, and I'm going to mix this up. I'm not going to make it like a omelet or anything. It's going to be, I'll attempt to make it a flat patty, but honestly you're going to be like super surprised how good the green beans are in there. And total net carb count on this, guys, is actually only 2 net carbs for a whole breakfast. Now you could even add like a half an avocado, and you would only probably kick it up to about 5 net carbs. So keep that in mind. And this is going to cook super fast. So also, I'm a little bit of a salt junkie, and if you find yourself where you're low on energy and stuff, definitely consider adding a little bit of salt to your meal plan. If you have any suggestions on things you'd like me to make, definitely let me know. Okay, so with the cheese, always make sure it's right before you finish. And it doesn't really matter, I'm just using Italian style cheese. You can use whatever cheese you want. There's all types out there. But just remember, and yes, you can be liberal on the cheese, it's no big deal, but put it on right before you're done, because cheese tends to stick to the bottom of the pan regardless of what you use. So definitely keep that in mind, guys. And we're almost done. I think this has been a total cook time of about 3 minutes maybe. So in 3 minutes you're going to get a nice finished product, and you're going to be so surprised on how good these green beans taste in a breakfast. It will actually blow your mind. Next is going to be 2 eggs, a dash of tapatio sauce, 2 slices of crumbled bacon, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1/4 cup of green bell pepper, and a 1/4 cup of red bell pepper, with obviously some garlic salt and pepper. And this is a little bit of a spicy dish. If you don't like spicy, just go ahead and leave it out. What I like to do is I get a half a cup, and I actually fill it halfway with red bell pepper, halfway with green bell pepper. I put my 2 tablespoons of olive oil in there, and I actually do the salt and pepper already in this. So this is one whole thing, less dishes to worry about. And then you're just literally going to saute that just for a few minutes. While you're working on that, while that's actually going, you can go ahead and get your pre-made bacon. Now I always tell people to stay away from this because of the price, but if you're looking to get done fast, this is definitely going to be the way to do it. So you're going to grab your 2 slices of bacon, you're going to put it in the microwave just for about 30 seconds, nothing major. You can put it on a paper towel if you don't want to make a dish. Throw it in there while that's cooking. 30 seconds. I'll be done in just a second. This doesn't have to saute for a super long time. Just keep that in mind. And next we got, so that's literally going to be the entire dish. We're going to let that go for just a minute and get going. Okay, so now that that's going a little while, I recommend that this is going to be 2 large eggs with this. I only had medium eggs. They were actually on sale. By the way, that's actually my random act of kindness. You can't see them over there, but I got about 5 cases to give to my neighbors because they were on sale. So you're just going to throw in 3 of these guys. I like my bell peppers and things like that a little bit crispy. You don't have to cook them that way. That's completely up to you. And this is only going to take about 2-3 minutes to cook. It's a really fast dish, obviously. And you have your bacon. The bacon is actually ready. And we're going to chop that, put it in there. Okay, so it's just about done now. I know it's a little bit overkill because you already did do the 2 tablespoons of olive oil, but it's okay. It's not really that big a deal. You can add some cheese. This is actually going to be sharp cheddar cheese, my favorite. I like cheese that has a really strong taste. I'm kind of scared to be able to try different types of cheese around the world. You see the bracelet? Yeah, baby. But I would love to try some different types of cheese. In England, I got to try like brie. Somebody made it for me there. It was really nice. I've tried a couple different kinds, but always make sure that you're putting your cheese in just before it's done. Otherwise, it's going to stick and you're going to lose that flavor. So we're about done now. In about a minute or less. Okay, so we're all done here. We actually got our bacon and everything in there. I got a surprise for you real quick. I don't know how great the surprise is going to be, but let's go see. Let's do another quick little random act of kindness. And we're going to drop this guy on here. And she, you'll see who she is in just a second, is not going to be following any type of low carb regimen. So we will throw on a little avocado there. As you can see, that is done right there. Alright, so let's go do a little, shit, I can't get out the door. Damn. Of course, how are you going to get out of the door with a camera in your hand? She's out here like always being crazy.
Nothing I do over here works. I don't get it. It's got to be. Oh no, you got mine.
Huh?
You got mine.
Yeah.
I'm starving.
Random act of kindness.
Oh, how nice. Thank
That's my mom.
you.
Say hi.
Hi. Oh my, look at this. Oh, I'm so hungry.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Alright, well, let's go on to next, number 3. Okay guys, the next one is actually going to be 90-second almond bread or 90-second low carb bread. Now, basically what you're going to do is you're going to get yourself a microwavable dish, something that kind of resembles like a biscuit if you were to fill it up, you know what I mean, halfway. I am personally going to use this guy here. Is actually a coffee ground like mixer and or like a grinder, coffee ground grinder. I'm trying to think of what the hell it's called. And I actually put 3 tablespoons of almond flour in here, and I'm going to grind it up real fine. If you can see that right here. And that should be good. It's not going to take much. And then after that, you're going to put 1 egg, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 tablespoon of coconut oil or butter. I'm going to use butter because I don't have coconut oil. And then if you want like salt, pepper, anything like that, any kind of other ingredients or seasoning, definitely put those in at that time. Okay, so just so you can see inside there, you're literally going to have your 3 tablespoons of almond flour finely ground inside there, or wherever you want to grind it if you got like some other contraption. 1 large egg, half a teaspoon of baking powder, a tablespoon of butter. I put just a pinch of salt, and you're actually good to go. You're going to go to the microwave it for 90 seconds, pull it out, let it rest for a minute so you don't burn yourself, and then slice it in half. If you want to, you can put it on the toaster. Let's go check out what. While you're doing that, I want you to get some cheese ready, as well as 2 slices of bacon, which are actually going to go inside it. And if you're like me and you only have 1 microwave, you're going to have to actually wait. So get your little plate, get your toaster ready, make sure you have your bacon ready to go in after the 90 seconds, because while that's cooling, your bacon can cook. I say we go 1 step further and throw an egg in there. Just put a regular, you can do a medium egg, you don't have to go all nuts. But let's fry that egg up, throw a little salt and pepper on it. Yes, I put salt and pepper on everything. That's just how I roll. How I roll when I'm making my rolls. Okay, we're all done. We actually got our breakfast sandwich. I think it looks pretty damn good, actually. The shape of the cup was a little bit funny, but it's got our egg, our bacon, our cheese in there, and it's basically just like a breakfast sandwich from, no, I'm not gonna say it, but you know where I'm from. I'm loving it. Actually, it is really good. I had one earlier and it is absolutely amazing, you guys. You're talking about less than 3 carbs in this. Awesome. Okay, I'm not usually one to eat on camera, and my camera's probably kind of blurry, but I really wanted you guys to see this. Like, this is freaking bomb. It is absolutely amazing. That's like a sausage, not a sausage, bacon, egg, cheese, McMuffin. Like, straight up, it's bomb. Like, so freaking good. Afterwards, I just toasted the bread in the toaster for probably, it was just 1 run, and it is absolutely amazing. I honestly am falling in love with this almond bread thing. Just like with the keto pizza, I'll put a link to the description below that I actually did. I used the almond flour there too. It is freaking really good. That is really good, guys. Alright guys, last but not least, we're going to have, I was going to do 3 boiled eggs, like 3 hard-boiled eggs. But what I'll end up doing now is going to be 2 hard-boiled eggs, 1 deviled egg, 2 sausage patties, tiny sausage patties, equaling about 5 or 6 ounces. And then I'm going to do a full, if you can see, a full Roma tomato, which is like the medium-sized tomato, sliced up, and a half of a Hass avocado. So we're going to brown these for, the one I'm using is like a Jimmy Dean. Just make sure there's no sugars or anything in it. Other than that, obviously drink your water. Okay guys, so that is number 4. Number 4 is right here. Obviously, if you're new here, you're gonna know real quick, I gotta take a picture, that I don't like tomatoes, and I actually pour salt on them. I pour salt on my eggs. I eat the tomatoes because I know of their nutritional value, and I'm not a freaking child. These recipes that I made are easy enough for guys, girls, and guys, if your chick is sleeping, wake her up. These are easy enough to work on and do yourself. Seriously, domesticate yourself, damn it, and do something around the house. Help her out. And it's funny because I'm saying that. Let me take you a quick tour around the kitchen. This is why I fed my mom right here. Because I'm going to dip out on all of this Mr. Domestication talk. I'm totally kidding. I'm definitely not gonna do that. Alright guys, I hope you like our video. This is Jonathan again with One Big Impact. That was 4 quick low carb breakfast recipes that you can do. Most of those recipes are under about 5 minutes. The only one that took a little bit longer was the last one, but if you buy your hard-boiled eggs in advance, obviously they're going to be a little bit more expensive, but you can pre-make them and for the week in ahead of time and actually meal prep them and have them ready. So keep that in mind. Also, I'm going to do a separate video, not do a separate video, but I'm going to pull part of this video so that you can find the 90-second bread by itself. So keep up the good work and remember to spread love, not hate. I'll put any of the links that I need to in the description below, probably to the almond flour I use and different products that I use that are actually low carb. You guys have a beautiful day and hashtag be stronger than your excuses and keep up the great work. Peace. A little side note, be careful how many of those 90-second bread sandwiches you make because, oh my gosh, they are freaking amazing, dude.